What's happening, YouTube? Jonathan Pariente, the Education 10 here, coming at you guys with another video. I want to ask you guys to please continue to check and subscribe to my channel for more YouTube videos. And today we're going to be opening up the brand new Genesis Impact booster box. This is the newest set that came out just a week ago, and it's one of the last ones for 2020. And it's a very interesting set. This is three brand new archetypes are in here. You have the Magistus archetype, which kind of imitates Invoked. You have the Star Twins, the evil twin, Star Twin archetype. Don't know what potential it's really going to have, but it's interesting. And then finally the Drytron archetype, which is right now one of the growing metas in the game right now. It is a ritual-based deck, light machine monsters, and it just has the ability to be very splashable with other ritual monsters in addition. So this is a really strong archetype, and without further ado, let's crack open this box and see what we pull. Okay. Start on the right side. And nice, Cyber Angel Benton. This is the key ingredient card in the Drytron deck. It just is the ability to keep searching light fairy monsters every time it's tributed in any way. And it's not once per turn, which makes it really disgusting. Extra Foolish Burial, nice. You can use this to help with sending a monster from your extra deck to the grave. We have Endymion the Magistus of Mastery, Born from Draconis, Cyber Skagit, and nice, we have Evil Star Twin Present. This is one of the new cards for the Star Twins. Don't know what that's going to really do yet. And we got Live Twin Lilla, with a not filled in star, but don't know really much about this archetype yet, but we'll see what it can really do in the game later. Next pack. We have Invoked Magellanica. This is a nice reprint of the Invoked Fusion monsters. Evil Twin Present. Nice Performage Hat Tricker. Backup Secretary. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Backup Secretary. Bottomless Trap Hole. Interesting reprint. Book of the Law. And Live Twin Home. This is another new support for the deck. Lets you discard a card, and then you can summon a Kiss, a Kill, or a Lilla monster from your deck. And then you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck except evil full star twin monsters. I just call them the full star because, you can't really... We got Drytron Eclipse. So this is one of the first Drytron cards we've seen so far. Invoke Magellanica. Performage Damage Juggler. Nice, Nightmare Griffin. That's a good reprint. I think all the Nightmares got reprinted in here. Magistus Invocations. This is the new Invoke type card for Magistus. Nice. We got Drytron Delta Altace. This is the draw card of the Drytron deck. And we got Secret Password. This is again for the Star Twins. So far pulling a lot of the Star Twin cards. We haven't really pulled many Drytron cards yet. Haven't pulled, I don't think, an Ultra yet out of this set, but we're getting, I'm sure we're going to get it very soon. Okay. We got Magistus Vritra, Bottomless Trap Hole, Invoke Cocytus. This is the other reprint for the Invoked Fusions. Magistus Invocation again. Nice, we got World Legacy World Lance. This is a nice reprint. Damage Juggler. Nice, we got Cyber Emergency. This is the reprint. It's a nice reprint of this card, and this also not only can be used in Cyber Dragon, now it can be used in Drytron because it lets you add a light machine that cannot be normal summoned or set, and all the small Drytron monsters cannot be normal summoned or set. So this is really good. You can add this You can add them to your hand for free with this card. And if this card were to get negated, if its activation is negated, you can discard a card and then just add this back to your hand. And technically, since the activation is negated, you can reactivate Cyber Emergency again, which is absolutely disgusting. Nice, Nightmare Phoenix. So yeah, all the main Nightmare engine got reprinted. So Phoenix, Unicorn. It's good to see these cards getting a rare print, which is very nice. Evil Twin Challenge. Book of the Law. Drytron Asterism. Another Cocytus. Number 96 Dark Mist. And nice, we got Drytron Alpha Thuban. This is the key ingredient for the Drytrons. This is one of the main monsters that really helps facilitate the combos of the deck. So, like all the Drytrons, you tribute another Drytron or a ritual from your hand or your field. You summon this card in defense. Then you're allowed to add any ritual monster from your deck to your hand. So this really starts the table for the whole Drytron deck. Next pack, we got Cyberse Gadget, Live Twin Channel, Star Drawing. This is pretty interesting. This is good for Xyz summoning. Very interesting. This card got a reprint in here. Drytron Meteor Shower. This is the counter trap for the deck. Most Drytron decks really are not using this card very much, but I think it will see play down the road. Magellanica. Nice. We got Herald of Ultimateness. This is one of the big negate ritual monsters, and it's very easy to summon with in Drytrons. So when your opponent would special summon a monster, or activate a spell, trap card, or a monster effect, you send a fairy from your hand to the grave, negate the special summon or activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Wow. And nice, we got our first Ultra. It's Drytron Meteonus Draconids. This is the big boss monster for the Drytrons. You will see Drytron players using this card. It's very, very powerful. And basically, your opponent cannot target this card with monster effects if the total level of monsters used for its ritual summon are 2 or less. This card can attack all special summon monsters your opponent controls once each. During your opponent's turn, as a quick effect, you banish monsters from your grave whose combined attack equal exactly 2,000 or 4,000. And target one face-up card your opponent controls for every 2,000 attack of the total. Send that card or cards to the graveyard. Wow. So it's very, very nasty. Can do a lot of disruption. Again, it's mainly going to be like a one-of in Drytron decks for the moment, but it can definitely be utilized. Bottomless Trap Hole. Nice. We got Gamma Eltanin. This is the one that can special summon an extra Drytron, which is good to spam the field with them. Twin Channel. Another World Lance. Evil Twin GGEZ. Another Herald of Ultimateness. And we got Beat Cop from the Underworld. Good generic Link 2 monster. Next pack. Nice, we got Drytron Beta Rastaban. This is the one that lets you return banished Drytrons from back to your graveyard, which is very cool. Book of the Law. Evil Twin GGEZ. Dark Mist. Cyber Angel Benton. Nice. Endymion. And nice, we got the other Drytron monster. This is Drytron Meteonus Quadrantids. This is the one that cannot be targeted with spell or traps. And what this does, if this card, it does not have a quick effect though, so this is one that's a little weaker than the other Drytron. But this does pop spell and traps your opponent controls if the total levels of monsters used for this card were 2 or less. And if this card is destroyed, you can summon Drytron monsters from your graveyard except this card whose combined attack equals exactly 4,000. So you could resurrect, in reality, Draconids or 2 Drytrons that you need to revive. So it can be handy in situations like that for revival and etc. Not too bad. Nice. We got another Hat Tricker. Cocytus. Drytron Meteor Shower. This is the one that negates summons and shuffles card back in your deck. And all you need to do is you have to control a ritual monster. It's nasty. Nice. We got Drytron Zeta Albedo. This is the one that can search a ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Very important piece in the deck. Born from Draconis. Another Benton. So we got a play set of her. Live Twin Home. So we're getting a lot of the live twin cards at this early juncture. So far we've pulled one Ultra, that is the Draconids. We got Magistus Thurgy, Gamma Eltanin, Cynet Regression. It's actually pretty good. If you summon a Link Monster, you can just target a card and destroy it, and then you draw a card. Another Valdiba, nice. Extra Foolish Burial. Backup Secretary. And Live Twin Kiss-a-Kill. Down to the final couple packs on the right-hand side. And we got Engraver of the Mark. Nice reprint. Another Phoenix. Rastaban. Thurgy. Another Drytron Asterism. Another Star Drawing. And Live Twin Lilla. So we got the other of the Star Twin. Alright, so that right side we pulled... Oh, yeah, still one more on this side. Excuse me. So far, we've only pulled one Ultra. Could this be our second one on the right-hand side? I figured we would get at least 4 Ultras and maybe get 2 per side, if I have to guess. Nice. We got Nightmare Unicorn. First reprint of that today. Another Engraver of the Mark. Bottomless. Cyber's Gadget. Magistus Vritra. Book of the Law. And nice. We got Ninururu, the Magistus Glass Goddess. This is a very interesting looking monster. For Nixies. It's a little statue by the look of it. Can basically use it as an equip if you want, and your equip monster can attack 2 times. I don't think the Magistus archetype is going to have much of an impact yet, but I think give it time. You might see it get incorporated in possibly an Invoked and other decks. Nice, we got another Unicorn, Engraver of the Mark, another Bottomless, Gadget, Vritra, Book of the Law, and we got Trismegistus. This is the other new support for the Magistus archetype. Each Magistus equipped with an equip card if it would be destroyed by battle, it's not destroyed. You can use one of the following effects of this card. You can special summon a level 4 spellcaster from your hand. You can send this card to the grave and special summon any number of Magistus with different names from your hand. Nice. Evil Twin Present. We have Drytron Eclipse. Magellanica. We have Damage Juggler. Nightmare Griffin. Magistus Invocation. And nice, there we are. We have Meteonis Drytron, our second ultra rare, and this is one of the most important ritual spells. It's the ritual spell that drives the whole Drytron deck. And really, not just Drytrons with this, you can summon any ritual monster using this card. The only key, you must tribute machine monsters, but instead of levels, it's total attack, or if it exceeds the attack of the ritual monster you're attempting to summon. So this is basically a generic free ritual spell for any ritual monster that you happen to play in the deck. So yeah, you can bang out Herald of Ultimateness, you can bang out Herald of Perfection, you can bang out Benton. There's no limit to what ritual monsters you summon with this card. Then if this card's in your graveyard, you can take a Drytron you have and drop its attack by 1,000 till the end of your opponent's turn, and then you can just re-add this card from the grave to your hand. And this card you can activate a number of times. It's not once per turn. So this is really, really important. It's one of the key ingredients of the whole deck. So we pulled the boss monster for the Drytrons, and we pulled the ritual spell for them as well, which is very, very good. We have Invoked Magellanica. We have Hat Tricker. Evil Twin Challenge. Present. Damage Juggler. World Lance, and another Beat Cop of the Underworld. Still looking for the big spell, the other big spell for the Drytrons. That's Drytron Nova, if we could pull that. Drytron Delta Altace, another Phoenix, Evil Twin Challenge, Book of the Law, Asterism, Cocytus, and nice, we got the field spell, Drytron Fafnir. This is the key spell and trap searcher for the deck for Drytrons, and you can add any Drytron spell or trap in your deck to your hand when this card is activated, except the field spell itself. More importantly, your opponent cannot negate activations or activated effects of ritual spell cards. And that's nasty. If a monster is normal or special summon face up and you control a Drytron monster, you can reduce that monster's level by 1 per 1,000 of its current attack for the rest of the turn. Wow. And that could be very important when making certain summon plays going forward, which is very important. Tipped it over. Okay. Nice. We got another of Altace, another Nightmare Phoenix, Bottomless, Drytron Eclipse, another Herald of Ultimateness, Born from Draconis. Nice. We got another of Ninururu, the Magistus Glass Goddess. Number 96, Dark Mist, Bottomless, Eltonin, Live Twin Channel, World Lance, GGEZ, and Live Twin Lila. Dark Mist, Channel, Griffin, Magistus Invocation, Backup Secretary, GGEZ, and nice, we got Awas, the Magistus Spell Spirit. This is the fusion monster for the Magistus archetype. Again, not sure if this deck's going to really see a lot of action. It's just not a very strong deck at this point, but anything's possible. Almost done with this set. Another Herald of Ultimateness, Hat Tricker, Cocytus, Meteor Shower, another Zeta, Draconis. Nice, we got another of Quadrantids. So we have two of the lower boss monster for the Drytrons. Drytron Asterism, Magistus, Regression, Eltonin, another of Zeta, Engraver of the Mark, another of Kissakill. Down to 3 packs in the box. Benton, Engraver of the Mark, Phoenix, Rastaban, Liturgy, Asterism, and there we are! Finally, Drytron Nova. This is the big spell card that makes the Drytron deck go. So glad we pulled this card. So what does this card do? You special summon a Drytron from your deck, but destroy it at the end of the turn. You can only activate 1 Drytron Nova per turn, and you cannot special summon monsters except monsters that cannot be normal summoned or set the turn you activate this card. But this is one of the most important spells in the Drytron deck besides the ritual spell. Drytron Nova is the key ingredient that just allows the Drytron deck to just go. So you bang out a free Drytron, then you just start your plays. So this is one of the great pull of this, and hopefully we can pull another of this down the road. Okay. 2 more packs left. So we pulled 3 Ultras in the box. I think we're a little short of possibly the 4th one. I don't know if we're going to see a 4th, but who knows. We got Meteor Shower, Vritra, Cocatus, Rastaban, Star Drawing. Good, another Unicorn, nice. And Incantation Chow Slime. This is a very underrated ritual card. This is used a lot with incantations, and really a lot of Necroz likes to use this. Really, you're not going to see incantations though in Drytron. It just kind of defeats the purpose of, the deck is supposed to be able to allow you to keep special summoning. You can't use normal summons or sets very much. So the incantations are kind of a bit of a dead archetype in there. Final pack: Star Drawing, Extra Foolish Burial, Nightmare Unicorn, Evil Twin Challenge, Mastery, Progression, and the last card. There we go. It's Varam the Magistus Divinity Dragon. It's not an Ultra, but this is the main Synchro and the cover card of the Genesis Impact set, one of the covers. And this card, while it's an equip card, so a lot of the Magistus deck involves equipping, it seems like. The equip monster cannot be destroyed by opponent's spell or trap effects. You use each of the following effects of Varam the Magistus Divinity Dragon once per turn. If this Synchro Summon card is destroyed, you can destroy all face-up cards your opponent controls. So this doesn't target, so it just pops. At the start of the damage step, if the monster this card is equipped to battles an opponent's monster, you can destroy that opponent's monster. Not too bad. So it does non-targetable destruction, and it's a generic Synchro, so you can make this pretty easily, and it's level 8. So really can't argue with that. That's pretty good. So that's going to do it, guys, for this box. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Happy holidays, everybody.